As I sat behind the wheel of my car, the night enveloped me like a thick, suffocating blanket. The road ahead stretched into the abyss, its eerie darkness punctuated only by the feeble glow of my headlights. I gripped the steering wheel tightly, my knuckles turning white, as a shiver of anticipation ran down my spine. Little did I know that this would be a drive I would never forget, a nightmare that would haunt me for the rest of my days. I was on my way home from a late-night gathering, my friends bidding me farewell as I stepped into the abyss of the night. The road was deserted, devoid of any signs of life. I rolled down my window hoping to catch a whiff of fresh air, but all I got was a gust of chilling wind that seemed to carry an otherworldly whisper. Minutes turned into hours as I continued down the desolate highway. The monotony of the journey began to lull me into a trance-like state, my eyelids growing heavy. That's when it happened. A sudden flicker of movement caught my attention in the rearview mirror. I glanced back, heart pounding, and my blood turned to ice. A figure emerged from the darkness, its eyes gleaming like two fiery coals. It was a woman, her pale face contorted in an expression of unimaginable anguish. I gasped, gripping the steering wheel even tighter. Panic seized me as I stepped on the gas, desperate to escape the haunting figure. But no matter how fast I drove, she remained behind me, matching my speed effortlessly. Her face pressed against the back window, her eyes boring into my soul. I could hear her screams, an agonized symphony that reverberated through the car. Tears streamed down my face as I pleaded with whatever forces governed the night to release me from this terror. But my pleas fell on deaf ears. The road seemed to stretch infinitely, the unending darkness swallowing me whole. Suddenly, the woman vanished, leaving only her echoing screams behind. Relief washed over me, but it was short-lived. The car's engine sputtered and coughed as if drained of life. I desperately tried to restart it, but the dashboard remained ominously blank. Fear gripped me anew as I realized I was stranded, alone in the middle of nowhere. As I stepped out of the car, a bone-chilling silence descended upon me. The night air felt thick with an unspoken presence, and the very atmosphere seemed to pulse with malevolence. Trembling, I reached into my pocket and pulled out my cell phone, hoping for a glimmer of salvation. But it too had